Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of Q&A series I'm doing. I know that I've announced that we have like 4 channels on the go, and we have the gym, and we have so many other things going on with Ramadan. I'm really behind on editing. I do have some series of videos I'm going to do on this channel regarding my Ramadan experience. Girl World Oracle asks, question, why haven't you sought out paid partnerships and sponsors? There are apps you can join that will help with that. So there's like a few reasons. One of those reasons is that I don't really like advertising other people's products unless I unless it's something that I really enjoy. For example, Lush, which doesn't happen because they don't really do sponsorship videos. Maybe they do now, but they didn't for a long time. I just really don't enjoy it. It's just not something that, I can't be fake about it. Like, I can't just promote a product if I don't really like it. Maybe in the past I was more enthusiastic about it. As a new YouTuber, I used to do things like Teamy and all that. Although Teamy, I did drink their tea, so I did like some of their products. Second, I think, they expect you to have kind of a more cleaner image when it comes to promoting their products, their company. I get that. I totally get that. So I love the direction your channel was going up to the B-Day when you met Frank. The interaction between you and the audience seemed very sincere, and the chemistry was awesome. You seemed more genuine and even happy a lot of times. It would be so awesome to one day see a Beezer reunion where we can face call and we can put faces to names. Thank you, Kimby, for your comment. So I sometimes do miss things about how I used to do my content and everything. Obviously, we all miss things from our past, but mentally, spiritually, everything is so different about me. Not personality wise, I still, I'm kind of silly. I still do struggle a lot with mental health problems and with anger issues and things like that, and being triggered and stuff like that. That hasn't really changed much. I mean, I'm doing maybe a lot better than not lashing out every single day, but I would say that the type of life I had then attracted a certain audience. Right now I'm in a transition period, and a lot of that audience has fallen off or has been blocked. Yes, because a lot of it was a trolling. A lot of it was sometimes, when I wasn't in my right state of mind. As you know, I was going through a lot, and I documented all of that a lot. I was going through an abusive relationship. I was going through addictions, several addictions, and I just needed an audience, to vent to open up to. It was like therapy for me. And I'm not saying that an audience is a replacement for medical therapy. That's not what I'm saying, but it still helped me. If you say something to me, like, I know a lot of people were upset about being blocked and it's isolating your audience. It's isolating a part of audience that's been toxic a lot of the time and doesn't want the best for me. So for me, I will take that loss because it helps me mentally. So, and as a creator, I have a right to do that. I have a right to choose who I want in this space. All right, Indica Brownie asked, how difficult was the decision to become a revert? What has been the biggest challenge in that process? I'm always curious about different religions and how they came to be. Also, why is it referred to as a revert and not a convert? Sorry if that's a stupid question. Well, Indica Brownie, I'm not going to lie and say there's no such thing as stupid questions, because there are, but yours is not one of them. It's never stupid to ask about something that you don't have much understanding of. I am totally tolerant of those kind of questions. I'm still learning myself about Islam. I mean, I'm a new revert. But the short answer is no, it wasn't difficult. Okay, I should say yes and no, it is. The decision to revert, to become Muslim, to take the Shahada, was not the difficult part. That was very easy because, you basically just need to acknowledge, you need to have basic understanding of Islam, but you also need to accept and swear to the fact that there's only one God. I want to be a good Muslim, but it's very, very hard. Certain things, keeping my character, not breaking my character, not letting hate and anger into my heart, things like this. Even the makeup thing, I'm wearing light makeup, but there's rules, there's guidelines set by Allah that are sometimes challenging, and I'm sure most Muslims feel this way. So I'm just trying to do my best and repent when I can. And servants to Allah. Thank you, Indica Brownie, for your question. I hope that answers it. Can he have a special scent made to order, or does he only have access to pre-made perfumes? Because that would be cool if you could have special scent of your own creation mixed and sold. Chickadee, I don't know if you saw, we do have a Beezer perfume. That's in the room. Do you think it was necessary for you to become Muslim to marry Salah? Like, if he was fine with you not converting, would you have been fine marrying him as you were? So I actually made the choice to become Muslim. Salah is Muslim, but it wasn't like a requirement. Like, at first when I met him, I was like, I'm Christian, is that a problem? And he was like, no, that's totally fine. Christians, and Muslims can marry. I mean, a Muslim woman has to marry a Muslim man, but you know, as a Christian woman, I could marry a Muslim man and vice versa. So it was a conversation though, like, you know, he would have just loved for me to of course learn more about Islam and become Muslim. So I kind of just like made that decision on my own. So it wasn't a requirement for him to do it, just like wearing hijab is. You know, he prefers me to be covered, of course, but if I was like, absolutely, I don't want to do this, I think he would be okay with it. But him being Muslim really helps. We do prayer together. It's really nice, and it connects us on a more spiritual level. Traditionally, Muslim women are ordered by Allah to cover at least their hair, cover their body, their hair, dress modest, so, or be veiled. So I think he would prefer me to cover myself, but I don't think it would be like a super requirement for him. It wouldn't be a deal breaker. The cost of living in Kuwait is, I would say, more affordable than Canada. Kanita Metovic asked, where do you plan to travel? So inshallah, we want to go to KSA or Saudi Arabia. We want to go travel around the Middle East, different parts of the Middle East. I don't know, maybe Bahrain, Qatar, like fully explore it. I've been there like in transit from the one airport to another, but it looks like a really cool place too. Maybe UAE, like Dubai. If I successfully get super fit to a point where I could trek a long enough way, we both want to really do Everest Base Camp. You know, I've always had this weird dream of wanting to go see Everest, and he does too. So Jules, hey sweetie, I understand women in Kuwait have to wear hijabs, but is that all the time or just in public? I'm asking because I notice you wear yours in your videos from home as well, so I'm just curious. Thanks, and just keep on doing you, girl. So here, hijab is not a requirement. Somebody did answer to that as well. Lulu, I'm a Kuwaiti. Just letting you know that wearing a hijab in Kuwait and as a Muslim is not mandatory. It's a choice. Smiley face. So yes, that's true. But it's not mandatory. That person is right. It's not mandatory. Like, you don't have to be veiled here. There's no morality police who will come and arrest you. So it's more open. And, you know, other people have different interpretations of the Quran. So who am I to judge that? But for me personally, anytime I am being seen by somebody who is not my husband or blood family member, then I have to cover. So that's why we're in the home when I'm doing videos, because I'm being presented to you guys and I have to cover. Are you happy? That's all I want to know. I hope the answer is a giant yes. Kiwi33, thank you. I'm really confused at how a lot of people, and I'm not directing this at you, Kiwi, because I do peripherally hear and see that people question my happiness. You know, they think that I have to be back on my kitchen chair, you know, in my whole mess just to be, you know, or high or whatever, just to be happy. And I wasn't happy then at all. Yes, I would say with a ginormous yes. I am super, super happy. I don't have a foreseeable date when I'm going home. I don't know. Everything is like just, you know, I plan on being here for a while. We plan on doing some traveling. I'm not sure when I'll go visit home. I'm still not sure. How did you and Salah meet? How long did you know each other before marrying? Okay, so the short of it is we met in October, the beginning of October, and we married at the beginning of November, near the beginning of November. I don't know. To me, there's no time frame to falling in love. Sometimes it's instant. Sometimes it, you know, I think developing a relationship, sure, it takes time, but I kind of just do things fast. I kind of live fast. Honestly, I put my number on WhatsApp. I was fed up. I stopped looking at DMs. I said, I'm tired. God, please send me somebody who will take care of me and be the opposite of the abusive partner I was with before that. Please, please, please. I'm tired of these random meaningless datings and whatever else. The very next, like, I woke up to a WhatsApp message from Salah, and it was a sweet, you know, sweet message. And it was just, from there, it just grew and grew and grew every day. We spent hours a day, you know. So I would say it was condensed. Like, yes, it was a short amount of time, like timeline-wise, but each day we would video and spend time getting to know each other for the whole day, hours and hours and hours. What did Sears ever do to you? I made a comment about Sears, like a derogatory comment about people wearing clothes from Sears, and I was angry, so I just said it, you know. I think I have a vendetta against Sears because I used to have to wear the clothes so often, like between that and JCPenney as a kid growing up. People, my step-grandmother would always, even my mom, like, they would take me to Sears a lot. Sears was like the thing back when I was growing up. I was born in 1984. So the mall would have a Sears, like every mall would have a Sears, you know, like they have like one department store in every huge mall. And Sears was just so drabby to me. There was just something about it. It was like department store drabby. Everything was beige. All right, guys. I thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.